Due to Chase's 524 rule, business cards are your loophole in order to keep opening cards and earning big sign up bonuses. As a result, you'll never want to open more than 4 personal cards in a 24-month period unless you're willing to risk not opening any Chase cards until you're back under 524. So, a lot of travel hackers put their strategy into business credit cards in order to keep earning as many points as possible. Hey, I'm Lena Clean on Travel, and there's no better bank ecosystem for travel hacking, especially for beginners, than Chase Ultimate Rewards. Why is that? Chase transfers to Hyatt hotels, and they're one of the very best sweet spots for travel hackers. Hyatt points stretch so much further than other similar hotels. So, like 75,000 Chase points is worth more like $2,000 at a Hyatt instead of the $400 to $500 worth of free travel you can get from other hotels. But over the past couple of months, Chase has gotten really strict with business card approvals. This includes co branded business cards in addition to the inks. And up until recently, it's been a mystery as to who is getting approved and how. But due to an awesome survey of travel hackers by my friends over at Katie's Travel Tricks and my own following the data points very closely, we now have very specific guidance for you to improve your odds of getting approved for those coveted Chase business cards. Katie's Travel Tricks survey discovered that you have an 81% chance of approval if you don't have any Chase business cards, 73% chance of approval if you have only one Chase business card, 59% chance of approval if you have two Chase business cards, and just a 16% approval rate if you already have 3 or more Chase business cards. Thus, having 2 or less business cards open from Chase significantly improves your odds of approval. Your odds of approval go from 16% to 59% when you have 2 or less Chase business cards open. So, tip number 1 is now is the time to close those cards if you've had them for more than a year. While you can officially churn the business cards and earn sign-up bonuses every 24 months, Chase has never enforced this practice on their Ink business cards, which is the Ink Preferred, Ink Cash, and Ink Unlimited. But additionally, if you have more than one small business, you can earn the Ink sign-up bonuses by getting all these cards again for business number 2. So while we had this multiple ink for multiple business gravy train for years, now would be the time to close the fee-free ink so that you can continue to get approved for them again. Tip number 2, use your existing Chase business cards. So another really important strategy to help improve your odds of approval is to have regular spending on your existing Chase business cards. It doesn't have to be much, but you do need a handful of transactions every month on every business card from Chase. A lot of travel hackers get denied business cards because Chase calls them out for not utilizing the business credit that they've already extended to you. Well, why would they approve you for more cards when you haven't been using your other 2 to 3 business credit cards? So I have my internet and TV subscription on autopay with my Ink Cash to earn 3 points per dollar spent for those monthly expenditures. And then I usually just put a few random small charges on my Southwest business card as well. Tip number 3, bank with Chase. While having a business checking with Chase does improve your odds of approval even more, all I'm talking about is a personal checking and savings account with Chase. They can see your cash flow and know that you're a trustworthy credit card applicant. My husband did have a hard time getting approved with Chase until we took advantage of a $900 bonus offer and switched over to Chase for our everyday banking. Since we did that, neither of us have ever been denied a credit card from Chase, which is crazy considering between the two of us, we have opened up 13 credit cards with them over the past 17 months. So again, tip number 3 is bank with Chase. Tip number 4, wait 90 days between business card applications. Slow and steady wins the travel hacking race. You probably hear that again and again. We don't want Chase to red flag us and deem us as suspicious because our velocity is too high. While the typical credit card application for personal cards is like 45 to 75 days with 90 days at the most conservative, I would definitely do 90 days most conservative, especially between business cards. If you can stretch it even more by applying for business cards from other banks in between your inks, that looks even better. Over the past year, I've been following the pattern of applying for an ink, 3 months later applying for a non-Chase co-branded card like my Citi American Airlines or American Express Blue Business Plus, and then 3 months later applying for another ink. So that's like 6 to 7 months between a Chase card application. Know that there's a ton of other airline and hotel cards out there from other banks with lower annual fees and minimum spends as well. With Southwest causing a lot of waves lately with their policy changes, I would highly recommend diversifying your airline points by applying for non-Chase airline co-branded cards. Citi, Barclays, American Express, and Bank of America all have some pretty great airline cards to help you take a break from Chase. Finally, tip number 5 is making sure you have a strong business credit card application. While you can get business credit cards with just your social security number, better legitimize your business by getting a free EIN from the IRS. Having an LLC can also greatly increase your odds of approval as well. Now, the banks do not communicate with the IRS, and having an EIN has zero tax implications. Also, when you provide your business income on the application, know that it can include expected income. And then for household income, don't forget to include your spouse's income and your business's expected income. And then finally, make sure that the business expenses do not come close to, let alone exceed, your business's income. Don't forget to use my referral links for each card that you apply for as a way to show your support for Lean on Travel, and of course, continued support and guidance as you start earning your way to free travel too. All it means is you use my links instead of Googling the card's application directly from the bank. My link tree can be found in every video's description, as well as on the resources page in my blog, which is leanontravel.weebly.com. Feel free to shoot me a comment if you want personal guidance on your travel hacking strategy as well. Finally, like and subscribe to keep learning and stay in the know with travel hacking and everything Lean on Travel.